Hello everyone, Noah here. With Marvel's Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. season finale coming up tomorrow, I wanted to give my own little thoughts, predictions on what I think is going to happen, mainly who I think is going to be the one that dies, that they've been showing all of the mid-season. And I also want to talk about really the future of Marvel's TV. Not their Netflix, but just their TV specific. Alright, the one that I think that's going to die is Joey, Joey here. He kind of makes the most sense story-wise. He was introduced at the beginning of the season. He's not based on any comic character. He also has a cross. All of this seems to really lead to he's the one that's going to die. From that whole perspective, and kind of like what Phil Coulson was for the Avengers almost, although he's not in a big explosion. Do I think anyone else is going to die? Of course, there's going to be some bad guys like Last Man in Touch, but I believe, well, Hive will die, alright? Not the host, but the thing inside him will... the Hive symbiote, I guess you could call it, will die. Okay. So we'll still have a guy, and then like Grant Ward's body will still be alive, and he will... maybe the next season actually become Taskmaster, where all these memories of past lives, all these things he can do, but he doesn't know who he is. I'm gonna get more into that after the season finale, and what I think they should do for season 4. There. So yeah, Joey dies, Hive dies, and then Grant Ward ends up becoming Taskmaster, or however you want to say that. Now, their TV-wise, 2 shows are no longer going to be made for Marvel. Agent Carter, which I had actually done a whole video on what they should do for season 3 by bringing in a whole bunch of Golden Age heroes. And then there's Marvel's Most Wanted, which I saw as almost a Marvel version of Charlie's Angels. You have low budget spy stuff, just kicking ass. So you wouldn't get like the sci-fi drama, you'd get more of a using skills in that. Now, since this is canceled, they will most likely, 99% sure, they're going to be back on Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. next season. Something will happen. They're mercenaries hired by the... whatever the hell S.H.I.E.L.D. is in secret. So, those shows are no longer... though, there's no cancellation of Damage Control yet, which is good. I would really want Damage Control there, and I feel like ABC, they won't pull it due to Powerless, DC's own. And both these shows, they're comedies focusing on normal people who clean up the damages that you see from superheroes. Now, Damage Control has been mentioned in Iron Man 1 and lately in Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., so I really feel Marvel will stick to this here, and it's their own way to counter something DC has. So as such, it feels like somebody up high doesn't know we will need this here to try a different platform. While Agent Carter and Most Wanted really would feel kind of like an Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. vibe, but Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. has a much more bigger thing. So since they're different tones, it would kind of make sense that they wouldn't cancel this one. Now, 2 TV shows that do appear to seem to will be done, most likely, are a Captain Britain show. I had actually done a video thing of that they should do this. I'm going to redo it with some more up-to-date information, when my own little things like that. Now this one's more of a rumor, The other one was Marvel's Cloak and Dagger, which has been greenlit. Now, I actually thought that they would work better as a Netflix series. I'll do my own thing specifically for this year, but yeah, so it looks like Marvel does have two other shows that would be replacing Agent Carter and Marvel's Most Wanted, and that we still will have the comedy series Damage Control. So, is anyone happy with these changes? Did you still want it? Now, I still wanted Agent Carter, like I did a whole thing there, but Marvel's Most Wanted, I'd be okay with these two just sticking on the team. I would have been okay with that. And because it did work. Like, this is an interesting thing, as kind of what they were originally. It looked like they were going to go with S.H.I.E.L.D., a low-tech one. You wouldn't get the jets, you just get no fancy electronics, just really classic spy stuff. Anywho, I just wanted to give my own thoughts on this. I gave who I think's going to die for the season finale. I gave my thoughts on the whole cancellation, my hope for Damage Control, and these new shows do look good, and I'm hoping to do a talk on these ones specifically these two specifically for it. Okay then, everyone, till next time.